Welcome to the Center for Gifted Studies at Weightman Middle School Pasco Pathways presentation. Thank you for clicking on this video. This is our Pasco mission and vision slide. They show you that as a district, we are committed to an excellent educational experience for your child. Our common vision of instructional excellence is manifested in our gifted program as we teach students to think critically, collaborate and communicate, utilize a variety of tools and resources, take ownership for their learning, and of course, always build strong content knowledge. We take our responsibility very seriously for rigorous instruction, equitable practices, and compassionate environments. If your child has been identified as gifted and is zoned for Centennial Middle School, Cypress Creek Middle School, Dr. John Long Middle School, Pasco Middle School, R.B. Stewart Middle School, or Thomas E. Weightman Middle School, then he or she can attend our program as part of our feeder pattern. You must apply, but please know acceptance is guaranteed. Even if you're zoned for Weightman and you're coming to Weightman, you still need to apply through the Pasco Pathways Choice so that we know exactly how many students are expected for next year and can plan appropriately. You can also apply for the program if you're not zoned for one of these schools, but that will be through the standard school choice application, and there is no guarantee that you'll be awarded a spot. To be ready to apply for school choice, know that the application window is January 8th to January 21st. That's 8 a.m. on the 8th to 4:30 p.m. on the 21st, and that you'll receive notification from the Pasco Pathways system somewhere between March 3rd and March 12th. We do serve the entire east side of Pasco County, and you can also find this map online as well. There are 4 middle school centers for gifted in the district, and we work hand in hand with the Wesley Chapel Elementary Center for Gifted Studies in our feeder patterns. We have educated many students who have gone on to be valedictorian at Wesley Chapel High School, Land O'Lakes High School, Zephyr Hills High School, several of them. Taylor Himmelberger came through our program most recently, and she was the 2024 valedictorian for Wesley Chapel High School. She credits her time in the program for helping her change her orientation from just a good student who gets great grades to one who is prepared and takes charge of her learning. We offer our congratulations to Taylor, as to all of our graduates. So we follow a standard middle school organization at Weightman Middle School, and our gifted program goes hand in glove with that organizational pattern. So they are cheetahs for 3 years. Our students are put on teams. That means they have similar math, science, social studies, and language arts teachers. And for all 3 years, our gifted students are referred to as cheetahs. And our gifted classes are in the areas of language arts, accelerated science for 6th and 7th, physical science honors for 8th, U.S. history for 6th, civics for 7th, and pre-AP world history honors for 8th. The typical math acceleration program looks like this. Please note, math is not part of our gifted program, but it is part of what we offer high ability learners. All math classes are either listed as advanced or regular math classes, and they are based on separate math test scores and recommendations by math teachers. and you can see the typical path of acceleration. Here, students come in at all levels, and they can leave as high as geometry. We offer both algebra and geometry for high school credit at our school, and I have 7th graders in algebra and 8th graders in geometry. Just as like we have 8th graders who might be in regular 8th grade math, or 6th graders who are in algebra. Wherever the child is, we will find the best level for them, mathematically speaking. So what is the difference between advanced classes and gifted classes? When you're thinking about a typical advanced class, please know that advanced, like our math classes, is based on performance. And students have to maintain a B or better to stay in the course, and teachers may or may not have any special training for those advanced courses. If they are in our gifted program, we recognize the fact that gifted is actually a way of thinking or being, and that they're still gifted regardless of how they perform or what their grades might reflect, and that they have distinct needs, and they need teachers that are trained in those distinct needs in order to best serve them. And in our gifted program, that's what we have. All the teachers that have taken the training required to be considered a teacher of gifted. Every middle school in the district offers a gifted inclusion program. So your home school might in fact have gifted services that will be in the inclusion model. And this will include high achieving students who are not necessarily gifted thinkers. That program will be taught by at least one teacher who is trained in gifted needs, but there could be any number of gifted students in a class, 1, 2, 20, 30. And the curriculum matches what's taught in all the other advanced classes, whether the students are gifted or not. And they have a very limited opportunity to address the affective needs of gifted. The self-contained program, the class will only have gifted students in it. So in our social studies, our language arts, and our science classes, those are classes where just identified gifted students are in the class. And all those teachers have had the extra training, the 5 extra classes that's required by state law in order to be a teacher of the gifted. The curriculum can match their needs as well. We have a little bit more leeway to add to, take away from, go faster, go deeper than the other classrooms do. And we can often do an open discussion of what it means to be gifted. And on the east side of Pasco County, a self-contained program is only offered at Weightman Middle School. In our gifted language arts classes, we do a lot of reading and researching. We also do oral presentations. We have a very strong vocabulary development program. We start an assignment in 6th grade and we continue it through 7th and 8th, called our Commonplace books. We also use portfolios so they can track and reflect on their growth over time. Parents are involved through weekly planner checks and other types of assignments. We try to read 2 to 3 novels a year. In our science program for our gifted students, we try to do hands-on activities, labs, investigations, demonstrations. We have a strong use of technology. There's a big development of nonfiction reading strategies. 6th and 7th grade is called accelerated science. They do 3 years of science in 2, so it moves rather quickly, so that in 8th grade they can take the high school honors course of physical science. In our gifted social studies curriculum, which is U.S. history at 6th grade, civics at 7th, and pre-AP world history at 8th, there's also a big emphasis on research skills and evaluation of our primary and secondary historical documents. There's a big technology inclusion, simulations. We're bringing back some field trips. The students participate in the National History Day Fair. They develop communication skills, and again, they have the chance at that high school credit for 8th grade. Across our program, we are committed to strong technology use. We do both independent and cooperative group work. All of our teachers believe in including our families and being approachable by our families. Email tends to work best, especially during the day. It is a stable program with teachers trained, and it's also a dynamic program that grows and changes to meet student needs. One of the areas in which we excel here is understanding the affective needs of gifted students. We know that their brains work differently and that some of them are not the typical gifted student, the one everybody thinks of when they think of a gifted student. And so we know how to deal with the unique ones, the quirky ones, the funny ones, as well as the highly motivated ones. Middle school is a time of change for students, for their brains, for their emotional stability. And some of those attributes are common to gifted students a little more intensely because they are gifted and they do see the world sometimes in more intense ways. We're familiar with these issues and we're here to work with you to help your child navigate these particular challenges. It's not uncommon that our gifted students, for the first time maybe, exhibit underachievement, perfectionism, time management issues, anxiety, organizational skills, social awkwardness. There's a lot going on in those brains and in their world. Because we're familiar, because we have had that training and the experience, we can be partners with the parents to help them navigate these particular avenues of challenge. Our Center for Gifted Studies is thoroughly integrated into the school community. Our students are involved in NJHS, service hours, community involvement, Odyssey of the Mind, Pasco Speaks, the Talent Show, National History Day, FFA, sports, band, theater. They are in everything and all over the place, and we are proud of them, and we understand their need to be involved, and so we help them with that as well. We do have some hub-based bus transportation. Please call the transportation garage for Pasco County if you would like them to add a bus stop in your neighborhood or near your location. Right now there is one scheduled for the New River Library in the Zephyr Hills area. If you need something a little closer to where you live, please let them know as soon as possible that you're planning to apply for this program and that you need a hub closer to Centennial Middle or Pasco Middle. So how do you choose this program? So that school choice application that we talked about on that previous slide, you're going to want to choose that during that January window. You also will be asked to fill out some articulation paperwork through the current gifted program that your child is in February. Please write on there that you wish to attend the TEWMS Center for Gifted Studies. You can also send me, Miss Abercrombie, an email so that I can be sure to look for your paperwork and to see your child's name on the list that we get. I also want you to know that should you choose one of the other programs that are offered through the district and it doesn't quite meet your child's needs, that you can still choose to come to us at any time during middle school. If you're part of that feeder pattern, your child has a right to these services, and we will be here for you whenever you need us. Our main goal for your child while they're here with us at the Center for Gifted Studies at Weightman Middle School is that they are fully prepared to meet the academic and emotional challenges of high school so they can pursue whatever life goals they have. We're going to challenge them here and nurture them while they learn the tough lessons of managing their time and effort. It may not be easy, it will not always be fun, but it will be worthwhile.
Hi, my name is Amy Gallo, and I'm a student at the University of Florida, graduating in just a few months and going to start my career with Wink News as a reporter very shortly. I'm also working as an anchor, producer, and reporter here on campus with WFT, which is a NPR and PBS affiliate for North Central Florida. And as I'm looking forward to graduation and kind of reflecting back on my time as a student, my time at Weightman Middle School and the gifted program really stands out to me. It taught me so much about being goal-oriented and working hard and really going for my dreams. And the teachers there really supported me every step of the way. It's a great program. It's a great chance to find yourself and really learn all these skills that come in handy going into college, going into a career. And I'm forever grateful to Weightman Middle School. Hi, my name is Amy Gallo, and I'm a student at the University of Florida, graduating in just a few months and going to start my career with Wink News as a reporter very shortly. I'm also working as an anchor, producer, and reporter here on campus with WFT, which is a NPR and PBS affiliate for North Central Florida. And as I'm looking forward to graduation and kind of reflecting back on my time as a student, my time at Weightman Middle School in the gifted program really stands out to me. It taught me so much about being goal-oriented and working hard and really going for my dreams. And the teachers there really supported me every step of the way. It's a great program. It's a great chance to find yourself and really learn all these skills that come in handy going into college, going into a career. And I'm forever grateful to Weightman Middle School.
If you need any information or you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. That is my home cell phone number, and also the school numbers and my email address. I am the coordinator for the Center for Gifted Studies. It is not a bother for you to text me on the weekend. I really would enjoy talking with you if you want to call, or I'll answer your text and try to answer your questions. It's not a bother. Please feel free to reach out. Thank you for listening to this information about the Center for Gifted Studies at Weightman Middle School.